Welcome back in. You know, a lot of folks will be outdoors enjoying the fall weather, and there is that chance you could encounter a venomous snake. What should you do if you're ever bitten by one? We're on your side with advice from an expert. Dr. Dag Shapshak is the co-director of the UAB and Children's Snake Bite Program. Joined us in studio with more. Good to see you this morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
It's just fascinating what you're involved in. And I do want to say, first of all, I know some people don't like snakes, but I am one of those who believes they have a helpful benefit to our environment, but you can encounter a venomous snake sometimes, and they will defend themselves. So let's talk about that first of all. The three most common ones, I guess, in Alabama would be your rattlesnake, your cottonmouth, and also your copperhead. So which of those are the worst if you were to get bitten by one?
It's a great question. So there are 4 venomous snake types in Alabama. As you mentioned, the rattlesnake, which that is the most lethal in terms of greatest risk to your life. The venom of the rattlesnake is able to start thinning out your blood and can cause a lot of more systemic effects. Your copperhead and cottonmouth cause more localized injury. It can still do those other issues, but they cause more pain and swelling, a lot of musculoskeletal injuries to your arms or legs potentially. There also is a coral snake, but they're rarely ever bitten. They're more along the coastline, and they're pretty shy.
Yeah, and that's why, I just learned from this during the break that just how expensive antivenom is, and that's why most hospitals don't carry coral snake venom, because the bites are so rare, first of all, and it's very expensive. So the antivenom is very expensive, but how quickly do they work?
Works very, very quickly, usually within minutes. So if a person is bitten, the venom starts starting to dissolve your tissue, and so it's very, very painful. So pain and swelling are your hallmarks of symptoms, and it usually happens very, very quickly. The antivenom, when applied, starts working within minutes and can try to inactivate as much as the venom to prevent further damage.
And one of the things that's advised there, don't panic. That's easier said than done, but that's because you don't want to accelerate the blood flow, right?
So a lot of it is just kind of staying calm. Things to definitely avoid. Panicking is one, like you said. There's a lot of old kind of wives' tales about what to do. You don't want to cut it and suck out the poison.
Like you would see in an old country in West
Yeah,
Virginia.
we're not going to do that. We're not going to go ahead and try to run electricity through it, cold, hot. The best thing you can do is to try to keep it at the level of your heart, and then try to go to a hospital as soon as possible. And on the way to the hospital, you can already call the Alabama Poison Information Center, otherwise known as Poison Control. The number is 1-800-222-1222. And they will start giving you advice on the phone, and will even contact the hospital that you're going to let them know you're coming, because Alabama Poison Information Center will follow your case all the way through completion. All
right, well, this is something we need to come back on and talk more about, because now keep in mind, in rural areas, some of those hospitals may not have the antivenom, so it's going to be important to know if you're going to be out hiking or whatnot. You definitely want to be careful of that, and those are some of the advice you see, and you're seeing they're wrapping me, so I can't go run through all those, but basically be careful, everybody. Have an awareness of where you're walking if you're out there in the outdoors or gardening. Doctor, appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.